Hi guys, so it is Wednesday, February 5th. I just got my paycheck, or I just found out what I was going to get paid for Friday, and when I find that out, I kind of just like to put it into YNAB right away because I cannot wait. It's kind of against the rules because YNAB really wants you to wait until you have that money, but I'm budgeting 2 months in advance right now, so it's fine. And then the other exciting thing that happened was my tax refund actually cleared this morning. It's been showing as pending since Friday. I held off on putting it in until Monday, but it didn't really clear because it was showing as pending, but it didn't clear until today. So the other thing I'll do in here is add this is my 2-7 check, and the inflow is 1261 86. So 20 or 1261.86 after taxes and my 401k and all of that. So I'm gonna save that amount. And then wow, if you just look up here, this budget at 7,000. If I go to like my toolkit reports, go to net worth. Oh, so close to that zero debt thing. I mean, these numbers are $0 net worth. These numbers aren't quite accurate because my tracking accounts aren't the most up to date, but it's fine. So I'm just gonna go in here and budget this money. So I'm going to budget $355 for federal loan B because that's pretty much the amount I need to pay off. To pay it off, it's actually I think going to be closer to $350, but I'm just going to put $355 in here for now, and then whatever. Actually, let's see. Yep, $350 I should put instead. $350, and then just to make this not be yellow and not yell at me, I'm going to go in here and change this amount to $350. So now it says I've met my goal. So what else I'm gonna do in February is budget $150 for car maintenance. And that brings me halfway to my $300 a month goal. And then I should have, it won't be by March 1st, but I should have my $1,200 overall goal, barring any need to dip into my car maintenance fund, by the end of March. And then I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do with my extra, it's not really extra, but the $300 a month that I was putting towards car maintenance. I'm definitely going to keep at least maybe $50 to $60 going into my car maintenance fund a month just to kind of keep it up, but as long as it's at $1,200, I don't need to like kind of pour all my money into it. So I'm actually just going to go back to my plan, and what we're looking at is these these numbers. So I did my maintenance. I need to put 50 and 30 into gifts and saving, or gifts and wedding, but if you come down here you'll see that that money has already been done. So here's my wedding fund and here's my gift fund, and that's already been funded for this month. So this is where I flip to March and do $50 in gifts and $30 in wedding, and that just gets me halfway to each of those monthly funding goals. So I've done my $350, I've done that. now I have to go into April and start funding my other things. So now March, all of my immediate obligations in March are covered for. So now I go to April. I'm doing $75 there. Why is this so underfunded? Doing $5 there. What did I budget? $536. Okay. I'm just gonna start budgeting for this again because I'm actually gonna send this payment to my mom. So that was $536, and then $40 in parking and $40 in tolls. And then $10 in dining out. And then, so exciting, I have $481.87 left. But I'm pretty much halfway done with funding all of I'm halfway done with funding all of April with the first paycheck in February. So this will be covered with my next paycheck. This minimum payment will be covered with my next paycheck. I don't even think I'll actually be paying federal loan C in April, but this will probably be taken care of with the next 1 or 2 paychecks paying off federal loan C. Then I need to do $80 in gas, which will be my next paycheck. $10 more in dining out and $20 in other, which will be my next paycheck. And then if I flip to March, I will finish funding these categories for the next paycheck. I do need a budget, now that I'm looking at it, $5 in my personal fund, so I'll just take that, which still leaves me $476.87 to put towards federal loan C. So, to explain this $350 is coming from my February 7th paycheck, and that will pay off federal loan B. Right here it says it's $309, but that's not up to date. Including some of the interest from the last time I updated it, it's $350. I think it's actually gonna be like $349 something when I submit the payment today, but I'll come back in here after I submit the payment and really finagle with it. And then I put, since I knew I was going to pay off federal loan B with my February 7th paycheck, I put all $1,064 of my 2019 tax return, which, don't worry, I'm not expecting as big of a tax return this year. I did purposefully withhold at a higher rate for the majority of this year, just because it was my first year at having an actually making a lot is relative, but in the past I've made maybe $3,000 maximum a year just through part-time jobs and stuff. And so this was the first time that I was actually making money, and I kind of just wanted to play around with my withholding a little bit, but I've already kind of updated my W-4s, so I won't be getting as big of a tax refund. Of course, some of that tax refund, it helped because I've been paying student loan interest, so that's also, but whatever. So I put the whole $1,064 into federal loan C, and then that $476.87 that was left over was put in here as well. And this number is closer to maybe 2630, but this will pretty much half it, which I cannot believe. And then I will be able to pay Federal C off with my February, or actually probably the first check in March. So February 20, I don't know actually when my next check is. February 22nd, no, 21st. I will be able to pay it down a lot, and then my March, the first paycheck in March, will probably be used to pay this off completely. And then it's all focus on Federal Loan A, which sadly is pretty large, so it's going to take me more than a couple months to do, but it's okay because I'm also getting paid tomorrow. So this paycheck that I'm putting in now is my paycheck on Friday. We get our pay stubs on Thursday, and the check shows up pending in my bank account on Thursday. But we find out how much we're getting paid, just not the breakdown of it all, on Wednesday. So that's why I'm entering this now. I'm also doing that because when I submit these payments, they won't hit my account, even if I submit them today, on Wednesday. I submit them Wednesday after 4 p.m. They don't even hit my account until Friday. So I'm okay to pay off this money now, even if I don't actually have the money now, because I'll have money Friday, if that makes sense, just because it stays pending for like 2 days. But nevertheless, so yeah, but I'm getting paid tomorrow, which is Thursday. I don't know how much yet because I don't think I have access to the pay stub yet, but I'm expecting to be able to put an extra like $90 towards my loans, and I'll probably just add it onto Federal Loan C, but hold on making any additional payments until I get paid again, which will be February 21st, and then I'll also get paid the day before that as well on that Thursday, which will be February 20th. So I'll just hold on any money until I get those checks. But oh my goodness, I didn't even notice this. So when I put in that paycheck, it shows that with all of the money I currently have now, at my average rate of spending, this hasn't fully updated, but it's showing my average daily outflow as under $20 a day, and that is definitely skewed because of my debt payments. I probably spend on average under $2 a day, maybe not under $2. Most days I spend under $2 a day. I spend $1.60 a day for parking. I probably spend closer, like on average, taking out all my debt payments, I don't think I spend more than $5 a day on average. But because, like today, in this case, I'm going to be making a lump sum payment of $1,978.87, it definitely kind of messes with my days of buffering. But the whole reason I wanted to point this out was it's more than a year now. So I could, based on my average daily rate of spending, even with the higher rate of $20 a day, if I spent $20 a day, I could last on all of my current income, not getting any more money for an entire year, which is crazy. Knock on wood, to my knowledge, that's not happening. I'm getting paid tomorrow. I'm getting paid, I have a full-time job and a part-time job, so I'm getting paid. but that's really cool. Obviously this number will tank once I make these payments today and put them in the system, because they're like, you cannot spend $2,000. You cannot spend close to $2,000 every day, which is very accurate. But other than that, like, my budget is done for now. My sinking funds are covered. My savings are covered, except I still need to put $150 into this car maintenance fund, which will be with next paycheck. This is and I guess this personal care, which, whatever, are the only places that I'm kind of still funding for that month's goal in the current month that I get paid. But everything else, like my other sinking funds, like gifts, and I also need to do my birthday, which I think if we come here, yeah, that's going to be done with my February 21st paycheck, which is down here. I kind of plan out my paychecks based on the lowest amount that I would expect to receive, which is $1,000, and then as I get the updated numbers, which you'll see here, like this was 180 more, this was 345 more, and this was 261 more, and this variance is just because I'm paid hourly, so it all depends on how many overtime hours I work. I usually work at least 6 hours. There are sometimes where I've worked like 12 hours of overtime in a week, so but that will be covered with my next paycheck. And so in that way, I'm a month ahead on my sinking funds, and then 2 months ahead on my immediate obligations, and that means that money in February is funding spending in April. Money I receive in March will fund spending in May. Yes, I was like, is May after April? So the cool thing is this net worth chart. I'm so close to breaking even. So it's really exciting. Okay, thank you for watching. I'm going to hold on doing anything else for now. Later today, after 4 p.m., I will go ahead and submit these payments for my federal loans, and they will count as being posted on the 6th. So that's why these are dated the 6th. And then they won't deduct from my account until Friday. And then this is just green for employer income. I'm still waiting on this. I wrote a check to a bank for my gym for the year, and I'm still waiting on that check to clear. I absolutely hate checks. I don't understand why in this day and age there are still companies that refuse to accept debit cards, credit cards, cash. They wouldn't accept cash. And I'm like, really? You need a check? It's 2020, people. Let's stop the checks. I don't think they're very safe. And it sucks that I have to wait, now 2 weeks for the person to deposit it. But that's just a mini rant on checks, and does not really apply to anything else that I was talking about. So I'm going to go ahead and leave off here. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day.